Good morning, Chad. So, looking at your video last night, it looks like, an easel looks pretty good. Maybe work on the toolpath kind of thing, but that is one thing that you'll learn just with practice. You can go with guidance, but there's really no other way to get better at it. But from what I could see, it looked like it was doing pretty good, at least on the computer. So, here's a test tray that I was actually going along with a YouTube video and kind of designing because I'm not great at Fusion, especially when it comes to components and all that good stuff. But I did figure out how to get this into easel. That's the word I'm looking for. And also, I'm usually a big mat guy, but because I have everything through the school, I try not to put my Fusion on my school one just because A, it eats up a lot of my data, and also I know they could watch me if they wanted to remotely, so I try not to do that. So anyways, here's my sketch. If we could shut that off. I don't know why there's a projection line there, but actually if we keep this on, because if we look at it, 3D, there it is. But if we turn the body off, and then I think this will work. So when you right click on whichever sketch, so I have all these shapes and everything on this sketch, because really you only need a projection view, I think is what it's called, parallel projection. But anyways, if you come down here to save as DXF, and I'm just going to label it test 123, and it's going to download. Okay. So I get out of here and I go into easel. Now this is the only downfall. Like once you learn, I'll get back to Fusion. There we go. Once you learn Fusion a little bit better, I tried it one time and it didn't go well. Let's see if this loads here. Very slow this morning. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so what I was saying, if you come down to manufacture, and I'm sure you know this, somehow you can go in here and set all that up. I had tried it one time and the bit went darn near into the ground. Like, it just went as fast as it could go. So I have not had the cojones to try that again. But anyway, so after you download that as the, as the DXF, there we go, you're going to come in here, go, maybe, okay, hold on, I've never recorded on this computer before. Well, how am I gonna, hold on a second, I need this button. No, not that button. Okay, just have to do it this way. So anyways, go here to DXF import, upload, select your file. Mine was in downloads, test 123, open back up, make the screen bigger so I can see it again. Okay, upload, and then you'll get a pretty good idea, wow, okay, of what's going on. Keep the lines joined, and I always cut on path, import it. Okay, now I must have the axes different on Fusion. I'm not really sure why this is the way it is, but if you just go up into edit, flip horizontally, flip vertically, there. Now it's the same as how it is in Fusion. Okay, now here's the part where easel takes up more of your time. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go in and set the tool paths for all of them. So I know that these are pockets. So I'm going to click Shift It's going to give me all of these, and I know, make sure you click on the line too. I know all of those I want to be a clear pocket, so it'll give you a good projection now. It's got it set at the depth of 0.75. I don't want it to cut all the way through, so let's just say I want a 1/2 inch. There you go. That's the one nice thing about easel is you get an automatic representation of what you're doing, and it's actually pretty accurate for the most part, as long as you have the right bit set. Okay. Now, I will have the piece already that shape, so let's say I don't want to cut the border. Just drag that all the way to the top, and it will not cut it. Now, I don't know why, if you see here, for some reason, it's multiple, like just the one outside line and then three of the other sides. Maybe in my sketch I didn't connect them. I don't know. So we'll drop it, and then you can go through and do the same thing for that. Now I'm going to use probably a 1/4 inch bit, and I get all my bits from RIP Precision. They've been working with me since summer. Since I got the machine up and running. I have yet to have a dull bit, and I run them all the time. Also, another thing that you should look into doing is I created a document with the bits that I use most of the time. I have most of this memorized now, but just my router speed is right here. The inches per minute for what is it called? The feed rate, and then my plunge rate, and then my depth per pass. And you will learn depth per pass as you practice. Some is better than others, and it depends on wood and all that good stuff. So there's a lot of factors that go into it. But for my, and if I'm cutting into MDF, I know I can go a little bit faster and a little bit deeper per pass. But yeah, so if you're cutting into MDF for those templates, I suggest 1/4 inch. I don't know if they make them in a compression bit, but the compression bit they're really nice because they've got the teeth that go up and down at the same time. So when you get to the bottom of the board, it doesn't completely blow it out. I know you can get them at 1/8 of an inch. And actually, RIP just came out with a 3/16, so you can run it a little bit faster than an 1/8 inch bit. But anyways, so my feeds are set a little bit higher here, just because I know I'm going into MDF, and I know that bit can take it. So when you push simulate, obviously it'll tell you what's going on. And then, like, let's say, maybe. No. So I can go to that one, but I can't. Here we go. Alright, so let's say you want to, I'm testing stuff out for, like, here, let's go to this pumpkin tray. And let's say I wanted to do, hold on. This is very frustrating. Let's just say this, and go out so I can see it. Get rid of this, and let's just say I want to add text here. Okay, and we want to recess that. I don't remember how deep pocket is, but okay. So here you can tell that the text is below, so you're going to want to run 2 bits. A 60 degree is my go-to. Now, the only thing I don't like is, see how it changed the outside? So usually you would come down here and you'd add multiple different layers. And if you keep everything at the 0.00, it makes it a lot easier. But that's a different video if you need that for probing and all that good stuff. But yeah, you can run the multiple bits here. And that's a little frustrating at first, but again, I can help you through all that. So if you have any other questions, let me know. Hopefully that'll get you started, but it took me, Fusion is not as bad, but for SketchUp, which is what I usually use, it's a whole different process, and you have to go out and, because I don't pay for anything, as an educator, I get most of it for free. But I know with the paid version of SketchUp, the DXF transfer comes automatically, and I think even SVG. Um, but yeah, I had to go out and find an external thing, but that works. So, yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks.